Close. Good luck, lads. Round one.
Well, there we go. First fight of the night on what is, without a shadow of a doubt, the best card we have ever seen in the sport of boxing, between Almaayouf here in Saudi Arabia versus Jonatas de Oliveira from Nicaragua. And alongside me, as always, Barry Jones. What a show, Barry.
Oh, well, I'm so excited, and what a chance here for Ziyad Almaayouf here, just to showcase his skills into the world of boxing. Again, you know, looking to build on that undefeated record, trying to make right for that draw last time out, and hopefully put on a stellar performance here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, and that draw against Juan Garcia on Latino night in this very arena. He was so disappointed, he really was. He's gone away and said that the pressure is no longer, that he sees it as an honour. Been working a lot in the gym with Buddy McGurk, concentrating on defence. As you can see here, his offence, when he lets his shots go very sharp, Barry.
Yeah, no, he's come out very positive. The jabs, you know, and that's we all know that's the key weapon for opening up any defence, and he's very active with it, doubling up, tripling at times, or trying to push Oliveira back. Just needs a little bit more, and it's still early days yet. He's just warming his way into the fight, but just a little bit faster with that jab. So a little step behind it, get a bit more weight, change of pace. Just be careful, it doesn't push it all the time there, Darren, and get caught off the counter.
Yep, left hook on the back foot from de Oliveira. Really did say it was a huge pressure, as I say. Feels like he's flying the flag for boxing here in this country. But now, seeing it as an honour, as I say, and looking good, looking sharp.
Yeah, patient, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know, not rushing his work, and that's very important. Certainly early in your career, get the good habits very, very quickly. That's taking your time without, you know, being too lazy, and he's doing that. Trying to be a little bit forceful, but patient with it as well, a little bit forceful as well.
He's had a lot to deal with. He's been on some big shows, fought in LA on the Crawford Madrimov undercard. Fought an AJ and Garnu, so he has to deal with a lot of it. Pressure moments.
He's been all around the world, hasn't he?
He
Poland,
has.
of course, you know, again, when Dubois boxed Alexander Usyk. So, yeah, full of experience for the bigger stage. And again, working well here. There's the second time he's gone down the left hook to the body there, Almaayouf.
Yeah, very good, positive start from the local man, Almaayouf. Zizou looking sharp, busy, picking the moments well. Nice chopping, right hook there. Took it well, de Oliveira.
Didn't seem like much on it, but because it was a sharp shot, Oliveira didn't quite see it, so just knocked him back on his heels. Just like to see a little feint here for Almaayouf, a little feint or just a little roll of the shoulders, something a little before he lets his punches go.
Good work. Keep doing what you're doing, but don't get lazy. And listen, don't start fucking talking to him, you understand? If he does this here, don't say shit. Okay. You gotta stay focused. Okay. Okay? You got this guy where you want him, let's keep him there. Okay. Keep the jab working, keep the right. Don't get lazy. Because he could be setting a trap for you to come back with something hard, you understand? Okay. So stay focused, keep doing what you're doing. If this is what's winning for you, just keep sticking with it. Okay? If you hit him with a shot.
Yeah, nice good positive start here from Ziyad Almaayouf. Working out that jab, being very busy with that lead hand, and that opening up the opportunities for an attack.
10 seconds, corners.
Just a little bit sharper with the work now, a little bit change of pace now and again, and he'll have something more to build on in his second round.
Round 2.
Yeah, nice, sharp, busy start from Zizou. Almaayouf demonstrating their defensive skills that he said he's been working on in the gym with Buddy McGurk. De Oliveira, Barry, we know, we commented on him recently against Jesse Brandon at the Indigo O2 Arena in London. And we see plenty of this, didn't we? He knows how to survive, only stopped twice in his 20 defeats.
Yeah, he'll know how to stay safe for the most time, and that makes it a little bit more difficult for Almaayouf to really let his hands go. But you know, this is the opportunity to try things out that you do in the gym. in the ring. That's what these fights are for. They're for building your confidence to let your hands go, and the combinations and the different things that you're trying to master in the gym with your coach. You get the opportunity against these opponents to do it tonight.
Nice from Almaayouf there. Jab, sway back, landed another jab. Good work behind that lead hand. De Oliveira stopped by Isaac Lowe in December 2023, and it was body shots that done the damage. And you can see Almaayouf there working that left around the right side of De Oliveira really well.
Just trying to put that right hand over this left side of his face there. Just trying to cut off that counter right hand there of Oliveira. Almaayouf. Oh, good little lateral movement there as well from Almaayouf, showing a little bit of a quick thinking on his feet.
That was nice, sitting in the pocket, good work inside, yeah, nice little sway back, as you said, Barry.
It's better though, putting his punches together in punches. Just, good shot. Right hand of the body, come back with the left hook over the top, and a little smile there from Oliveira. Just like to see Almaayouf just throw in combinations and then just move his feet just around that circle around the body, just get a little bit of a different angle of attack. I think to stop someone like Oliveira, right on the line, he's seeing that coming, he's going to climb up and be quite defensive, sit on that back foot, so just change of angle, change of pace, like that.
Good work, that was lovely, right to the body, left hook upstairs, and then back behind the lead hand, Barry. Sharp, more intelligent, I feel, in his work.
No, he's thoughtful. I would say, just that, so you can have things to work on. Just pushing a little bit with that jab now and again, and that's a worry that a sharper, more aggressive puncher might, fire over the top of that jab. So just, again, always putting that jab back as fast as it goes out.
I'll be intrigued as well to see how the rounds progress. We've seen Almaayouf start very, very well in the majority of his contests, and it's as the rounds progress, you feel the opponents start getting a foothold. Let's see if he can maintain this very good start that he's made.
Yeah, but I think he can. I think, he's dictating the pace, and he's being thoughtful and patient with his work, so I don't think he's going to be gassing out anytime soon.
Well, it's another round in the bag for Zizou.
Jabbing, he's trying to come under your jab with the right uppercut. So make sure you got this here so you can catch the right uppercut. Nice deep breath, let out slow.
Again, good work there from Almaayouf, lovely combination. Just dipped his legs, right hand to the body, then the left hook at the top, that's the shot. The right hand's just to distract what was the real offensive weapon. That was a lovely little whipping left hook there from Almaayouf. Good shot, best shot of the round, best shot of the fight so far from him. And a decent round. I think he built a little bit more on the good work in the first round, a little bit more accurate there in round two, and it's a good see the progression as the round goes on.
10 seconds, seconds out. Round 3.
Almaayouf versus De Oliveira. Into the third round we go. It's been a very good start from Zizou. Been composed, relaxed, working well behind that lead hand. Really does lives and breathes the sport. The sacrifices he's made, travelling to the States, working with Buddy McGurk. See Paul Smith, my old former England teammate, in the corner. He's a sponge. He's trying to take it all in, learn as much as he can. Because Barry, we pointed this out, he is a novice.
Yeah, it's been great that he's had a lot of attention, a lot of these spots on huge bills. But also with that, your progression is quite steep, so you're not having any forgiveness from the fans. They want to see more of you, better of you, of course, and I think he's coped with the pressure relatively well. I think that draw the last time out was a little bit of a reality check. Boxing's not always going to go your own way, unfortunately, but I think it's not a bad thing. I just like to see when he triples up that jab, it's a right idea, and it's going to push Oliveira back, but you've got to throw a punch off that.
Yeah. That's better. Must have heard you there, Barry. It was lovely. The right hand upstairs, left to the body, showing good variation. Decent hand speed as well.
Yeah, but whether you've got speed or not, changing the pace of your work is what's going to break a fighter down who's defensively minded, who's always looking to lean back off your punches or block them and cover up. So just it's not always the weight or the speed. Sometimes you have to just constantly change that. And variety, of course, is key.
Bit of acknowledgement from de Oliveira there. Little chuckle. So yeah, you caught me with that shot. See, he just knows how to unsettle his opponents, de Oliveira. We see it against Jesse Brandon, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, but that was good there from Almaayouf. He didn't fall for anything, he didn't lose his head. He just threw a little feint, and when Oliveira stopped, then he threw the jab again.
Good pressure.
Got to change the angle, hasn't he? If you get him on the ropes there with a couple of shots, if you don't go down to the body, you got to rip up through the middle.
I'm sure with the tutelage that he has with Buddy McGurk, these are the sort of things that he will learn, along with this experience. Been on these grand nights, the greatest show of all, live on your global home of boxing, the Zone. See some blood that comes from the nose of Almaayouf.
Just trying to look for that clean tag there, isn't he, Almaayouf? Sometimes you've got to create the openings, you've got to throw shots to make the gaps appear.
Oh, good double jab right hand from Almaayouf, lovely work. And the exit after Barry, impressive.
Yeah, another good round there from Almaayouf. Again, the patience is impressive. The jab's working out for him. He's trying to go through the stages, the boxing textbook.
Well, it's one of the most stacked cards of all time, including the highly anticipated rematch between Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol, with all the light heavyweight titles on the line. Coming up tonight. Buy now, if you haven't already, on DAZN.com. What a card, what a show we have in store this evening. The greatest of all time. Nice shot, the AMB arena here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Already plenty have taken their seats early in the evening. Into round 4 we go. Second half of this 6-rounder in the welterweight division. Ziyad Almaayouf versus Jonatas de Oliveira.
Just like to see de Oliveira just put Almaayouf under pressure a little bit. Again, he hasn't really been hurt yet. He took a couple of decent shots, but nothing's troubled him. So just maybe, for Almaayouf's development, if anything, just put a little bit on him a little bit, see how he copes with that.
And I think we're both in agreement. We'd like to see him keep this contest under control. Almaayouf, you see him just lose his way ever so slightly as rounds progress. It's important that he stays switched on, stays in charge, remains the boss.
And also, when you're dictating the pace, which he clearly is, it's always on you to do more. And I think and that's what you want to see every round, just to increase it a little bit, whether it's pressure, pace, power, or speed. Just a little bit more of everything if you can. But pick something and do more of it. So he was boxing well here, but it's all a little bit the same pace and the same tempo.
We have a superb team with us this evening, and we have former world champion Sean Porter. Let's hear his thoughts on this contest.
My thoughts are exactly what Barry just said. Zizou has to take control. He has to maintain control. He has to step it up a notch and do even more. He has control. He has this fight in hand, but do even more. Do something dazzling that makes us want to see you again. That's what I want to see from Zizou.
Thanks, Sean. And will we see that response from Almaayouf? Just a bit more. Will he go through the gears? This is a good attack. Head, body, good variation.
And it's good, and you don't want to over-criticise anybody, but stay there. Stay there and just take a different angle. That's all. You can do a little pivot to the side. You can go again there. You don't have to take a step back. It's a guy here who's not throwing punches back. So you're allowed to work away. You're allowed to practice what you do in the gym. Like I said earlier, I think this is the fight for him. Good shot.
Yeah, nice hooks. First with the right, then the left hook to finish. Just sitting in the pocket here in the Philly shell. You can just take the right hand. Good head movement. As I said before, he said that's what he's been working on, defense. And you can see, once again, why there are only 2 stoppage defeats on the record of de Oliveira. There is 20 defeats, but already we've seen enough. We see it in London a couple of fights ago against Jesse Brandon. He knows how to survive, knows how to stay out of trouble.
That's better there from Almaayouf just changing, you know, from one side to the other with the body shots, maybe just rip it through the middle to finish it off, and then that gives you the opportunity to throw what I would say his best shot is his left hook.
It wasn't a bad left to the body from de Oliveira. Nice left hand. Just soaking all these shots up now. Another good round in the bank. Once again, Ziyad Almaayouf.
Move everything behind the jab, and that's quite important. That's just to learn that sort of pattern routine that you ingrain into your psyche. That everything behind that jab, that gives you the judgment of the distance, keeps you safe if anything comes back. You can defend better, and keeps your shape really well, which is you're throwing correct punches. You're quite even on the line every time.
So more output. What do you want to see now from Ziyad?
No, he's not going to be safe from round one. Change your pace.
Change your pace.
He's busy enough, but everything's right on the line. So it's like with that defense, you're going to block everything. So a screw shot through the middle, and just try and open that defense so you can be more active and accurate.
In round 5 we go. 2 to go here. First fight of the night. We've said it, and we've said it all week. We've said it since it was announced. The greatest card the sport has ever seen. Oh, just missing with the right hand there, Almaayouf. Will we see that change in pace, the change in tempo? Does seem like it, Barry, at the start of this 5th round.
A bit more speed in the work here from Almaayouf. See, with that speed as well, when you push your punches, unless you're really heavy-handed, there's nothing on them. But if you get a bit of speed into that shot and you just turn your hands over, that's where a bit of snap, a bit more power comes into play.
Nice roll under the left hook there with de Oliveira. We've seen some feints and just a little bit more know-how, I feel, Barry. I'm sure he's been taking on all the advice Buddy McGurk, Paul Smith would be giving him, but I can tell from this, there's obviously been a lot of sparring taking place.
Yeah, well ultimately, all the corner work is great, and all the gym work is great, but you've got to be able to learn to think on your feet. So you have to adapt yourself. You're the only one in there for those 3 minutes, so the fact that you're doing stuff good, but it's not open-handed defense. You're comfortable and you're winning the fight quite easily. But there's opportunities to do more. You should be able to read what's going on. And again, these are learning fights for you. You'll learn from it. But there's an opportunity here for him to try and engage his brain and just maybe a different tact.
Good work. It was, yeah.
There, that's it. He's rather than the bam, 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 and brr. It's just a different sound to the work.
Nice left to the body from de Oliveira. He's let his hands go more in this 5th round.
Good jab there from Almaayouf. Bit of weight on that shot.
Yeah, he's remained disciplined with his position in the ring, Almaayouf. Not step too far back from that centre ring. Good exit off the ropes from de Oliveira. Moving nicely, very quickly, in fact, to his left to avoid that right hand.
Yeah, just good work there from Almaayouf there. Not really cutting the ring off, just not really allowing Oliveira just to escape too much.
Yeah, good work behind the jab again, just slipping to the body. And as you say, Barry, the step either side to side here, just to create those further openings. Wouldn't go amiss.
Oliveira then just looking to throw that right hand over the top with a little low hand one from Almaayouf. He didn't do it.
And that has been a shot that he's been caught with, Almaayouf. Just the orthodox right hand over the top of that lazy lead hand at times.
Again, another round dominated here by Almaayouf.
Good work, good work. Good improvements shown. The engine seems better as well from Almaayouf. Just signaling in the crowd, trying to get his local adoring fans behind him. As I say, just starting to fill here at the AMB Arena.
Yeah, good combination there. That was the best work of the night, I felt, for Almaayouf. Accurate with his work. Again, that injection of pace that we always talk about. That was it, and look what happened. Didn't punch from the same tempo or pace. He upped the pace a little bit with the work without rushing it, importantly. So the technique is still neat, but it opens up the defense because Oliveira is used to one sort of weight, the pace of the shot. And it just opens up the defence right up, and then he had success and landed clean on the target.
Second down, the final round.
Well, final round here in the first contest of the night. Ziyad Almaayouf versus Jonatas de Oliveira, and it's been a good 5 rounds from Almaayouf. Just heard Paul Smith in the corner there. Stay switched on, nothing silly, don't make any mistakes. You've got this one in the bag, finish strong. Ah, lovely jab, Barry.
Step with it.
Yep.
I mean, he was forced to do that because de Oliveira was moving to his left, so he had to sort of overreach, if you like. Because he stepped with it, kept himself on balance and landed with a nice weighty left hand.
Oh, nice solid right hand there, went through. He took a while, de Oliveira. I don't think it shook him up at all, but I've been impressed with the variation of Almaayouf. You know, we've seen shots to the body, we've seen uppercuts, nice jab, variation with the jab, as you see in there. So lots of work on, but plenty to work with.
That's better. Right hand with following that double jab. Wasn't much on the shot, but it's the right sort of idea. Again, it's all about just getting these pieces of the puzzle together, isn't it? So then, in the end, after a few more fights, it all clicks. And there's a nice sync to your work.
Stick with the knees, avoiding the shots, coming his way, little step, just missing with the right hand, de Oliveira. He's been close a couple of times. Of his 6 victories, 5 have been stoppage, but not been able to land anything of note in this contest.
Good short right hand a few seconds ago there from Almaayouf. Just sort of lifted the elbow up and chopped down with the shot. That's good. You got the good work, but
there was an opportunity.
There was a shot, wasn't there, to come off it. Shot.
Yeah, I think the composure in these later rounds have been impressive from Almaayouf. Like I say, he's unravelled in the past as the fight sort of enters the last few rounds, but we haven't seen that this time. That was a nice right hand, though.
Yeah. Took that well there, Almaayouf. You just think, just stiffen the legs ever so slightly. Again, the boxing with the low left hand makes it hard to read, but also gives an opportunity and a target for your opponent to go for.
If he's had the opportunity numerous times, having de Oliveira backed onto the ropes, and I think exactly what you said in the early rounds, Barry, just that movement side to side to create them further openings really would add to his repertoire. But I like what I've seen. There's definite improvements, Barry.
Yeah, no, it is, and again, no, not flagging in the later rounds, keeping that composure and controlling the pace, which he's done throughout.
Well, a very good victory, which no doubt is going to be handed to Almaayouf. Improvements for sure, Barry. What? Well, it was a brilliant contest. Almaayouf dominating, but let's hand over to our MC for the evening, Mr. Thomas Schreiber.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, our referee in charge, Howard Foster, scores the contest 60-54 for your winner and still undefeated, Ziyad "Zizo"